What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Off The Dribble. We are recording before opening night of the NBA season. So what me and Ashwit are gonna start doing now, we're probably gonna do. There's definitely at least an episode a week, potentially 2 episodes a week. If anything like crazy happens, we'll probably record something else. But we'll do like one football, one basketball episode definitely. But we'll probably pick like a couple games throughout the week that we find interesting, and we're gonna tell you guys our picks, our thoughts about it. But just hopping into the season, we have 2 opening night games which we're gonna touch on, and then we picked 3 games for Wednesday slate of games, which we also are going to talk about, which we found a little interesting. So we'll hop right into it with the first game, which is Thunder versus Rockets at 7:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, banner night for the Thunder. Durant and Steven Adams get to watch the banner get raised. Um, some injury news: J-Dub is not playing. It's official. Um, I think Isaiah Joe is not playing.
Oh wow!
Uh, and Kenneth Williams is not playing, but Caruso is playing.
Okay.
That was the other doubtful one, but he's playing. Um, the line still being 7.5 is pretty interesting. Especially with the news of J-Dub being out, but should still be a comfortable Thunder win in my opinion. I think Shea shot 90% in the preseason. He was like 22 24 or something. He missed like 2 shots all preseason. I I think they're more of the same will come. Last season Chet started pretty hot, especially without Jada really playing to his full capabilities to start last season. I anticipate more of the same with that. Him and Hartenstein have had a full off season to kind of play together, so I think their connection probably be a little better. Um, and the Rockets are trying out a new lineup for the first time, so I don't expect things to go that smoothly for with the especially KD guarding the two. I don't know if I don't know how the defense is really gonna work.
They announced what their starting
Um,
lineup is going to be tomorrow.
the Rockets, yeah, it's officially gonna be Amen, KD, Jabari, Şengün, and Adams. So the
Okay.
tallest recorded starting lineup in NBA history. Um, I don't know how the defense is gonna work. I think their offense will obviously be pretty good. But I don't know. I think Amen will obviously just man mark Shea, but I don't know who is gonna end up
Sengun is
guarding
going
who.
to be a little scary.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not, especially like, I'm talking about like scary for him on defense. Like I don't know what he's
Yeah,
gonna.
I know. I think Chet's gonna put him on an island.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, I anticipate Mark is going to end up playing Caruso at the five at some point just to make sure they sub one of them out.
Mhm.
So I think I'd say Thunder by 10. I think the close game throughout. I doubt they make the first game of the season a blowout.
Yeah.
Um, we pull away late.
Yeah, I agree. I think also like not having Fred is gonna definitely like impact. They don't really have a solidified point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you touched on everything. Uh, I think J Dub not playing is like it'll be. I think like it's not good for you guys obviously, but I think it's like a good opportunity for like, especially like when like time comes where like you do need to like per se like do load management or you don't want to like play everyone like continuously, especially against bad teams. Like it'll allow Chet to play more freely. So like opening night, I think it'll be good, especially if he has a good game, like confidence going into the season wise. But Rockets side of the ball, I'm pretty interested to see how that lineup plays. But I think if they get blown out, like I have a feeling like in a week or so you'll see changes to the starting lineup. I don't know. I feel like they might let it go for a bit because it's a new team. You don't have a point guard per se like in the beginning already. So, but I do think you guys win by at least like double digits. I like opening night banner. You're getting your rings. I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Like a longer term conversation, bro. If Reed Shepard doesn't start at some point this season,
You
are
have
they
to
just
try it.
admitting
You have to try it out.
are they just admitting that he's a bust or like what? If he's a third overall pick and you need a point guard and he's not starting a point guard, he was really good in the preseason too. He had like 29 and 8 in the preseason. Like I feel like there's something there. Maybe the defense isn't quite what Ime wants yet, but you have Amen, you have Jabari, you have Tari, you have a lot of players that can make up for that. So I don't know why he isn't starting. Adams off the bench seems like a no-brainer to me. So
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it'll take like being exposed in like a national stage for them to kind of switch their mind up.
Again though, like if you lose really badly against the defending champs on opening night, right? I don't really think you.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
wouldn't switch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's a Thunder first game of the season. Like if you do get blown out, like I mean, it's a time to get blown out. It's the first game of the season.
But on the contrary, if they were to win big against us, then maybe they just keep it, right?
But
So who knows?
in my opinion, the only way that you guys lose if Shea like has like a bad shooting night, which is pretty like rare.
Yeah. So yeah. Warriors at Lakers plus 2.5. Lakers are underdogs because LeBron James is not playing due to sciatica. Um, the Lakers starting lineup, I believe, is Luca, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. And the Warriors starting Steph, Buddy Hield, no, who would it be? Steph, Buddy Hield, someone Butler, and Horford. I forgot who the.
Is Draymond hurt?
Oh, Draymond. Yeah. So Steph, Buddy Hield, Jimmy, Draymond, and Horford.
Yeah. I am gonna take the Warriors in this one. I think again like I feel like so with the reasoning I take with the Wolves of like continuity going from one season to another, I feel like I should be more inclined with the Warriors because again, they didn't really make any offseason changes other than like they addressed like the one thing
Their
that they kind
bench.
of needed. Yeah, their bench. They have a spacing center now in Horford, who again is like 36 years old, past his prime, but like it will help. Obviously, you have Steph already, so that's gonna do his job already. But I think the continuity going into the season already they were playing well when Jimmy was got traded. So having an off season under their belt, I think they'll come out with a good mindset. You'll see the chemistry, and like the Lakers side is like kind of the opposite. You lose LeBron, who's not going to be playing for at least 4 weeks. Luca is kind of his first full season with the team. Like DeAndre Ayton, first time playing with the team. Like it's kind of like a newish like starting lineup. You don't have like one of your main focal points. So I think the Warriors are gonna come out on top with this one. I think it'll be a close game though. You see a healthy Luca. I think he's motivated this season. I think we'll see. I think Luca's gonna have a big game though.
Yeah, I think 30 point 30 point triple doubles on the board for Luca.
Yeah.
Um, I think yeah, I think I agree with you though. I do like the Warriors in the spot. I think Steph always shows out on national TV. Jimmy Butler is coming off a bunch of rest, so he shouldn't be tired like he was in the playoffs last year. Um, yeah, I agree with everything you said. The Warriors. I was talking to my Warriors fan friend about this. I think Al Horford might be the best center they've had in the last 15 years. Like if you really think about it, I think it's the best center they've had since Andrew Bogut. So 10 years, but like it's been a rough position for them. Steph's never really had that go-to guy. I'm not that saying that Horford's that anymore, but I think he's gonna provide a nice amount of spacing for them. Um, I forgot who they signed that's notable from their bench. Um, like they made a bunch of moves all on the same day, but I'm blanking on anything else because I know they signed Seth Curry and they waived him. Um, that's like
Um,
someone.
they have
Anyone really?
nah, not really. They still have Moses Moody, Gary Payton,
Yeah,
um,
Kaminga.
Kuminga, D'Anthony Melton, Trace Action Davis, uh,
Yeah, so a bunch of like plug and play players, but I don't know. Anyways, I think
Pod. Pod's still on the team.
Jesus, yeah. I think big point guard games are on watch, and I think the Warriors just edge it out.
I agree. I think like I don't know if he's gonna get playing time or not, but they have like Will Richards, who's like a very very good 3-point shooter. So I don't know if he'll break the rotation, but like their bench depth is like honestly like I mean you have Kuminga on the bench, so Kuminga coming off the bench, I think that's what adds to it mainly.
Jeez. Yeah, I think yeah. And the Lakers honestly don't have too much bench depth to be honest. Like
Yeah,
their their bench is what Jake LaRavia, Jackson
yeah,
Hayes. That's about
mhm,
it.
basically.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel high so high in the Lakers. It is where it is. Shit team. So, Cavs, Knicks. Cavs are without Darius Garland. I didn't know that. I thought he was going to be playing, but he's a toe injury. He's out till at least November 2nd. Um, I feel like he's always hurt, bro.
Yeah,
Um, Knicks are
it's like
fully healthy.
didn't he like break his face one year?
He did. He broke his jaw 1 year.
Yeah.
Knicks are fully healthy as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, rather. Uh,
Other than
but
Mitchell
Cat,
Robinson, correct?
oh yeah, Mitchell Robinson's load managing on opening night. I can't believe they actually said that. They couldn't even come up with like a fake injury for him, bro. That was
It's
crazy.
I don't like I see Knicks fans are so high on him as a player. Like I get like the defensive upside is definitely there, but like what are you like basing it off of? Because he doesn't play.
I think it's like, yeah, I don't know, honestly. I
Like,
think they're just hopeful because like in comparison to Cat, it's like something, right,
yeah,
defensively.
I guess so.
But bro, Cat's comments recently haven't been too like enthusiastic. Someone asked him his opinion on what his role would be in the next offense. He says, "I'm not sure." That's not something you really want to hear from your second best player.
I'm not gonna lie.
Um,
I think I think he's still like very like I mean last season I didn't seem like it. Like he's played really well, but he was on a couple podcasts and I think he's just like the trade like is still like in like the back of his mind. So he's like he talked about Ant for like 30 minutes on one podcast. He was like, "Yeah, like I like see Ant doing this and I like get so happy for him. He's like my little brother." It's like
'Cause he
something
basically grew up in Minnesota, bro. I know he's from Jersey, but like the most important years of his life were in Minnesota.
9 years there. Like I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Especially like from 18 to 27, like the formative years of like your adulthood are just in one place, and then they ship you off. Basically said they didn't want you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
especially like
the
probably such
way
an ego. Like,
bro, it was kind of crazy. He was telling a story. Like Tim Conley, the GM, he just like called and he came to his house and told him in person. But like the way he came to his house, he was like, "Oh, I had to like drop something off to you," and it was like 11 p.m. or like 12 a.m. And then Cat was like, "Nah, just come tomorrow." And then he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna come like right now." And he came, and then he just told him.
that's terrible, bro.
Yeah, but I
But
mean,
especially
no, no,
like he got traded for like I mean I'm no disrespect to Julius Randle, but I feel like no one thinks he's a better player than Cat.
yeah,
So it's like you traded for someone that's like lesser than you, like kind of like Luca for Anthony Davis. Right? It's not like Anthony Davis is a bad player, but it's like Luca is the gap is like so.
exactly, yeah,
But anyway, back to the game. I'm gonna take the Cavs in this one. Um, I like honestly I don't really rate Darius Garland that highly, so I don't think his loss is that important.
end up
Honestly,
watching too.
sets the stage up for a bigger Donovan Mitchell game, if anything. Like I feel like he just got married, he's gonna go off. Um, Evan Mobley is finally gonna like I think this is the year he averages more points per game than Darius Garland. I think he hits that 20, 25, 22 point per game mark. Um, they're gonna give him the ball a lot more because they have to, right? They invested so much pick equity in him. So like it's I know he's like a defensive player of the year and he's like obviously one of the best defensive players in the league, but it's time for him to show that he can handle a lot more offensive workload. And like I think this is the year that he's gonna show it. Um, and I don't know. I think the Knicks started off kind of slow last year too, so I don't anticipate them to just come out flying off the ace as a new coach and stuff. Kind of like what you said with the Warriors, right? Continuity is important. The Cavs kind of maintain the same exact team, swap Ty Jerome out for Lonzo Ball. Um, Knicks have added Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele. Like, I feel like I'm missing someone. Like a couple other bench players. Oh, man, they were supposed to add Malcolm Brogdon, but he retired yesterday. Um, So and especially new head coach, new system, like completely different focus. Like Tibbs is such an the defensive mind. Mike Brown's such an offensive mind. Might take a couple games for them to start gelling. So I think the Cavs sneak a win here while they still can.
Yeah, I agree. Again, like the Cavs also do have like players like DeAndre Hunter too that like come off their bench. I think that was a midseason trade last season that probably went over like a lot of people's head. He actually like played really well for them when he was there. When he was on the Hawks, he was like basically averaging 20 points a game. And they added
Yeah,
Lonzo. They shipped out Ty Jerome, which like I think they have enough bench depth to kind of like keep up to. So I think they'll be good. Like you said, it's all the points you touched on. It's mainly the coaching shift. Like it's like you're going from you literally said it like Tibbs is like defense comes first, defense wins championships. Mike Brown is more of like I want the ball to move. I want to kind of play both sides of the ball equally. So I think it would take some adjusting for them. I think another reason why Cat made those comments too is probably because like he's like even in Minnesota, like especially his last year when we were there, it was like a very defensive minded team. So I think like shifting from like that defensive mindset to the offensive mindset is also probably confusing a lot of things that are going on. So I think they'll probably like be around that like 4 or 5 seed in like the beginning of the season, and then like towards like the middle of the season is when they start gelling again and they kind of like make a run. But I think like you said, the Cavs sneak a win here.
Yeah. Honestly, this is probably the game to tune into, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Spurs at Mavs. To be honest, I don't know why the Mavs are favored in this one. Um, no Kyrie Irving, as we know. And Anthony Davis is not playing with goggles.
Mhm.
Against, I guess Spurs were a low seed last year, but like, if anything, bro, I'm picking the Spurs. I'm telling you right now. Like, Wemby is scary, bro. If anything in the preseason means anything at all, like even like 10%, like this might be the year where he takes off and like proves that everyone has him in their top five, everyone has him at least in their top seven. I think this is the season where he could have sort of shows that okay, like I've arrived, I guess.
I agree. I saw some more of his preseason highlights, and I was like, all right, yeah. There was one play where he did like I don't know what he did. It was some like dribble combo. He missed a three, but like the amount of space that he got, like doing like that move was ridiculous for being 7'5". And I was like, all right, yeah, it's like if it starts going in, like he's gonna average 30 a game or like
But not
35.
even that, bro. He's like shoulder checking people, creating like 10 feet of space in the paint and dunking on people. He's doing like step throughs from like the corner three into a layup. Like it doesn't even make any sense.
I think the thing that impressed me more than like his interior game is like you already know he's 7'5". Like like he has the long legs to like cover a lot of ground pretty easily. I think it's crazier that he's like there's a possibility he could shoot 40% from three next season on like 6 attempts a game,
Scary, bro.
which is like doing that while also like you said, doing a euro from the corner, doing a step through from the corner while also having the ability to like go out there and make a contested fadeaway three while going out of bounds.
And all this, we haven't even brought up the fact that he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year next year.
He was gonna
Like,
win it last year, but he got hurt.
yeah, and he's minus like 1,000 right now to win Defensive Player of the Year before the season starts, bro.
Last
Like
season, how many games did he play last year?
he played 21 games or something.
Even if he only played like exactly like the amount of games that you needed to qualify for the award last season, and he
They would
did,
have had to give it to him.
they would have had to give it to him. Yeah.
He's averaging like 4 blocks a game, bro. This guy's absurd.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, touching on the Mavericks, this is I guess you can touch on both of them, right? This is Cooper Flag versus Dylan Harper. Flag's I think it's confirmed that Flag is gonna start at the point guard. Um, Jason Kidd wants to play Flag there as much as possible. I guess I mean, he's probably the best playmaker on the team. It's either him or D'Lo.
Mhm.
Um, I kind of like that a lot. And you have AD lively, AD finally playing the four just like he wants to. Um, Clay Thompson, I'm not sure who the starting two will be. Or would it be PJ at the three, Clay at the two, and Coop at the one? Maybe something like that.
I think that's what it would do.
Yeah. Um, yeah. If Dylan gets some minutes at the one, that's gonna be a battle. Who do you see having a better rookie game?
I think Coop has a better rookie game. Um, I like obviously knew he was gonna be like a great NBA player, but I know you were really high on him entering the draft in
Yeah.
the season, but I think I'm also like slowly getting into the hype. I've seen his highlights. I've seen the fluidity of his jumper. Just like he just plays with like so much like aggressiveness and like hustle, and I don't know. He just plays so hard. Like first of all, like every time he's like done with the practice or like even like a preseason game, he's like drenched in sweat. So like bro is like he's working his ass off. And like you don't really see like number one overall picks like especially in game like doing things like that. So I think we're gonna see an all around game from him. Apart from AD, like they're gonna they're gonna focus around him on the offensive side until Kyrie comes back, because it'll also allow him to get into a rhythm, especially like throughout later on to the season when they do incorporate Kyrie. But I don't think I don't think that means they win. Like you said, like not having Kyrie is going to impact them. The Spurs
a
also
lot.
already do have like a lot of players from last season that are coming back. Kind of like you have a De'Aaron Fox and Wemby who already played together. You have Sohan coming back, Harrison Barnes, Stephon Castle. Like you already have a talented team, talented core that's like played like a decent amount of games together. So I think that's what gets them over the hump.
Yeah. Coop, the reason I'm so high on Coop is like he's like B to B minus at everything like right now. Like
Yeah,
he's not exceptional at anything yet,
I think his
but
like mid
he's
range
like
though
pretty
is
decent.
pretty above average. Not gonna lie. I've seen
Yeah,
that
yeah,
his
yeah.
his mid range ability is, especially for a rookie in like this generation, like it's pretty impressive.
He's really good. But I don't think he's like super insane at one thing yet. And I
Hmm.
think that's gonna change. Like as soon as he starts playing some more games, I think it's gonna change really fast.
I
But
think defense is something that he's gonna like show a lot of people about this year, because like that's a side of a ball, especially when Kyrie comes back, that he can like focus on more. And he's a really good defender too. Like he's 6'9", he can guard like 1 through 4, 1 through 5, depending on who the five is. So the switchability is there. So I think it'll be a good season for him.
yeah. And this is the nightcap. I think this is the only team we've picked so far where the better team from last year isn't at home. I
Mhm.
found it interesting they didn't put you guys at home. That was a bit interesting. Um, but Timberwolves at Blazers. This is notably a trap game for the Wolves. They don't really play well in Portland or against Portland for that matter. Um, Tumani Kamara just got a big extension. Shaden
What is
Sharp
it,
just got a
4
big
years?
extension.
4 years, 100 mil for Kamara?
Kamara was 4 years, 83 mil, and then Shaden Sharp was 4 years, 90
Dyson,
mil.
Dyson Daniels was 4 year 100.
Dyson Daniels 4 years, 100 mil. Scoot is missing some time. I don't think anyone on the Wolves that's notable is missing time.
Yeah. No, I think
Um,
that's healthy.
yeah. So as the Wolves fan yourself, you can pick first.
Yeah, I think like you said, it is a notable trap game for us, especially like the that happened last season. We lost back to back away games in Portland. It was those two games were pretty bad, not gonna lie. But I think opening night, I don't know, I feel I don't know, there's a different energy with Ant. He seems a lot more motivated this year. You guys, the Thunder really like, I think they really like humbled him. He like openly said it in a interview today. He was like, "Yeah, like we got our asses beat. So like if you don't come back motivated, then you shouldn't really be playing basketball this season." So I think that like getting his ass beat 2 years in a row in the Western Conference Finals, like probably especially like going into your sixth year in the league, like he's only 24, but again, like you've been in the league for 6 years. I think that's when you got to show the maturity. It's gonna be a tough test though. Kamara has played him pretty well. I think almost every single time he's played him. I think probably other than Dort, I think he might Ants probably struggled against him like the the worst. So it's
Yeah.
gonna we'll definitely see how Ant Summer's been this game. I think like if he can incorporate that mid range against Kamara, that'll really help him a lot. But if it's like the same old kind of 3 point and just driving in, like he'll be able to manage that. But I don't know. I think we'll come out of a win. I think it's gonna be a close game though. The the Blazers they're young. They play really hard. Even like last season, they like honestly they weren't a terrible team. Like I think they ended as 11 seed, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
or something
But
like that.
but if you just isolate the second half of their season, they were a top 8 team in the
Yeah,
West.
like their defense was flying around. Like Denny was playing great basketball, so taking that confidence in going into this coming season, I think he can be a candidate for most improved. Like I think it's going to be like a good game. It's going to be a competitive game, but I feel like we'll come out on top. But late game execution, that's something that I'm going to be looking for this game, because that's what we struggled with last year. But that's the biggest improvement I'm looking for. So if we're able to do that, if it's a close game this year, then that'll definitely be good for us.
Yeah, I think it'll come down to how Julius plays probably
100%.
because the Blazers are kind of built to be Ants kryptonite. Like you have Tumani Kamara, is one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. You signed Drew Holiday, who Like maybe isn't the defender he was 3 years ago, but is still like a capable defender. Shaden Sharp's athletic on the wings. You have like just a bunch of I think Matisse Thybulle's still on the team, which is funny.
Yes.
Um, but just have a lot of like wing defenders, a lot of lengthy pause wing defenders. But Julius Randle doesn't really have anyone notable guarding him, I don't think.
I
Who is there?
think,
Who would be their four?
is Denny there for?
Danny might.
I think technically Kamara is there for, but they don't like play their four on their
Oh,
four.
oh, really? So it'll be
Yeah.
Denny guarding him because like Klingon be the five, and I don't think Robert Williams is healthy
Yeah.
yet.
So like
Um,
it'll be King at the five, Denny, Kamara, Holiday, and Shaden
yeah,
Sharp.
they're not starting Jeremy Grant in 2025, surely. So
Ooh, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
he's.
so,
I
bro.
don't,
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think Jeremy Grant in 2025 in general
Hell no.
will do anything against Julius Randle, but
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be his game. He had a bit of a rough conference finals. I think it's time for him to make an impression of the season, start off strong. And I would be shocked if they didn't funnel the ball to him.
I also really want to see how Rudy plays. I think playing against like a center like Klingon actually gave him like a decent amount of trouble last year. Actually I think Rudy was hurt one of the games that we lost, but like one of the other games, Klingon like had like 20 rebounds. So Rudy's also
Cling
seems
Clinging is like Rudy without the defense, bro.
yeah, it's Rudy without the defense, and also I think something that Rudy does underratedly, he plays defense without fouling. And Klingon gets like five fouls within like 5 minutes. So I think if he can improve on that end, like then he'll definitely be the Blazers like starting center like 100% in the future. I think he's their future in general, but that Rudy Klingon matchup will be cool. I also am interested to see who we start at point guard because I don't know if it'll be Mike again or if it'll be Dante, but that would be pretty interesting to see what happens because we don't release our lineups until like 30 minutes before the game. So I think that will set the tone for the rest of the season as well.
Unrelated. Kenneth Walker got the Seahawks down to the 1 yard line, and then Zach Charbonnet got a 1 yard touchdown. Oh my God, bro! I don't understand. That's why I started him. I'm starting Charbonnet every week.
Dude, like I don't get it, bro. Kenneth Walker's so good, man. It's cook. I'm gonna lose in fantasy because of this.
Charbonnet has 1 carry for 1 yard for one touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
It's
Nah, this is crazy. You guys might not see this
any.
episode if I don't want to with you guys. Somehow I'll get
Um,
my computer.
do we have? Oh, I think the Timberwolves, by the way. I think you guys win this game.
Yeah, I think we.
Do we,
I think we win by like 6.
yeah, I think you guys. It'll be a one possession game with 2 minutes to go. I think.
Yeah,
So you think we have time for Sixers Celtics?
yeah.
Yeah, let's quickly run through Sixers Celtics real quick. Only because Embiid's coming back. This is the first time the Celtics cleared that Jason Tatum in a long time. Um, I think this might be the first opening night he's missed in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Um, versus Embiid had missed plenty of opening nights in his career, but he's coming back right now. PG won't be there, but besides that, the Sixers are healthy.
Or than Jared
PG
McCain.
and yeah, PG and Jerry McCain. The Celtics obviously missing Tatum, but I think everyone else besides that is good to go.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be Simons, Derek White, Jalen Brown. Honestly,
Honestly,
I don't
like
even know.
that backcourt, or was it front backcourt? Yeah, that backcourt like looks pretty. Like Simons, Derek White, Jalen Brown. Like you're counteracting the Simons offense with the Derek White defense, and you have Jalen Brown playing the three. Like I could be
Yeah,
like a
but then I also couldn't tell you who their power forward and center is.
that's
So
the
that's the issue.
yeah.
I think they're starting Namaz Keita at center this year.
Oh,
If I could be wrong. Let me just look at the Celtics depth chart real quick. But the Celtics will be starting. Oh boy. Okay, so it's either going to be Sam Hauser and Namaz Keita or Chris Boucher and Namaz Keita. So the front court just isn't there,
yeah.
but the Sixers don't really have a no, the Sixers are pretty good. That'll be what Maxi Edgecombe, Oubre, um,
Who's her for?
who the hell be there for? Um, I don't know who their four is. It would be. It would probably be Maxi, Grimes, Edgecombe, Oubre, Embiid.
Oh,
If
damn,
I
they
had
have
to take a guess.
four.
Yeah, I mean he's guarding Sam Hauser, bro. I think this is the kind of this is the
Yeah, I
game
think
where you kind of
yeah.
make that change. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm gonna take the Sixers to win this game. I think Embiid, they won't play him over 20 minutes, surely. I think he has about 16 to 18 points. But I think I really like what I saw from Edgecombe in the preseason. And I think like this is gonna be a lot of Tyrese Maxey. Like we're gonna see a lot of pick and roll. We're gonna see a lot of Simons on an island with Tyrese Maxey, and we're gonna see Maxey. I think 30. I think Maxey over 30 points is a lock.
I like that take too. I think like whenever even if you can have Embiid on the floor for like 25 minutes a game, and those 25 minutes are like matched with Maxi being on the floor, like you said, that pick and roll offense can really be utilized. You can get the mismatches on, especially when you have like someone like Hauser playing the four. Like the mismatches with Embiid are endless on those possibilities. Like you can really do anything you want.
Yeah,
Um, I think the Sixers also being able to keep Grimes is like pretty good too. He provides them some like steady scoring when Embiid's off the bench and Tyrese is getting doubled. He's a great shooter, and like you said, like I've been high on BJ Edgecombe. I think he's uh, a very NBA ready player that can come out and play both sides of the ball. I think he'll have like a season where he's averaging around 15, 16 points a game and playing some pretty good outstanding defense for a rookie. I think that's where he'll fit in. And then once McCain comes back, then I think that team will slowly start to make a run as long as Embiid is healthy throughout the season and can get his minutes up more up and up as the season goes on.
if PJ can give him 65 games and Embiid can give him like 45 games, I think they have a shot to be like a top 6 seed in the West, in the East. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
look
100%.
pretty good.
Yeah. So like
Uh,
if PJ comes back and PG comes back and gives you like 17 points per game too, like that's honestly all you need.
yeah, 'cause, you're assuming Max is gonna give you like 26, 27 points per game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, I think those are probably the most notable NBA games that are going to be taking place the first 2 days of the NBA season. So we'll keep you guys updated on how our picks are. And I think after the first like week of games or the first couple of days of games, we'll come back, revisit our picks, and then take another slate of games, probably react to whatever happened. And yeah, well, pretty excited that the NBA is back and you guys are going to see us we're gonna mix in both football and NBA content, but definitely the NBA content is gonna be rolling out a lot more. But until then, just keep following us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Off the Dribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.